President Biden and Chinese President Xi expected to meet on the sidelines of the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit in just a couple of weeks. So let's take a look at the recent conflicts that are putting the United States at odds with the communist regime. China has increased military presence on Taiwan, launching air and sea military drills around the island. The regime has been providing crucial support for Russia's war effort in Ukraine, expanding its purchase of Russian oil and gas since Moscow invaded Ukraine last year. And China is one of the primary sources of fentanyl that is trafficked into the United States. Last year, more than 82,000 Americans died because of the drug. And who can forget the Chinese spy flight that spent a week hovering over the United States early this year? Those are just a few of the recent examples. So on that note, let's bring in the Hudson Institute Senior Fellow and Foreign Policy Expert, Rebeccah Heinrichs, to weigh in on all of this. Good morning to you, Rebeccah. Thank you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming on. So Biden and President Xi are going to meet together sometime, we think, between November 11th and November 17th, because that is when this apex is happening in San Francisco. What's your reaction, and what do you think that conversation should look like?
Well, first of all, I would also add to your great list that China has been almost completely silent when it comes to Iran-backed terrorist activity against U.S. Military bases and, of course, Iran-backed proxy attacks against Israel. And so we know that China essentially backs the Palestinian, terrorist attacks against Israel. And so really we've seen a developing axis between China, Russia, and Iran. So if President Biden goes to Xi Jinping hat in hand looking for help in these areas, it's further evidence that the Biden administration still sees China as a potential partner in helping these things and doesn't understand that China is working against the United States. And anytime we see these activities, whether it's in the Middle East or Russia versus Ukraine, China is siding with our adversaries because they want the United States to be weakened and to weaken U.S. alliances.
Yeah, what do you make of the lack of response? I mean, he allowed that balloon, the spy balloon, to fly over our country for so long. The fentanyl is killing so many young children. We interview their parents all the time. What do you make of the president's lack of response?
President Biden seems to believe that China can still be a partner in all of this. And so every time, whether it's Blinken or Joe Biden or Janet Yellen, they go to China with hat in hand and they look for ways to capitulate or appease or look the other way, thinking that the aggression will stop, that the provocations will stop. And instead, it's ramping up. It's getting much worse. And so we really do see a direct correlation between the appeasement and increased provocations and aggression. We have to take a different approach. President Biden should go to Xi Jinping and say, we understand that you are enjoying, that you are benefiting from all of this instability in the Middle East, Russia versus Ukraine. If you think that this is in a moment of opportunity where the United States is weak and on our back foot and that you can move against Taiwan, you're mistaken. The United States will back Taiwan. All these conversations, of course, should be happening privately. And then we should move U.S. military assets, long-range strike systems into the region. We should take a harder approach towards China, revoke its licenses for Huawei and tech, and make sure that we're treating China like the adversary that it is not a friend. It's not going to help us on the world stage. That's the approach that President Biden should take with Xi.
Thank you so much, Rebeccah.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.